Is this thing on? Here we go. All right, guys, what's up? My name is Eric. I'm your coach today, and I want to welcome you to week 2 of the Barefoot Fitness Challenge, and today we are in my backyard. So let's go ahead and get into this to leave off, or I'm sorry, pick up where we left off last week. So if you guys remember, we started off with those prisoner squats. So let's go ahead and do those again, and we're gonna add one tiny little tweak to these. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our hands behind our head. We'll go down in 3, 2, 1 as we come down. Okay, now what we're gonna do while we're here is we're gonna shift forward under the ball of the feet and push back up off of your calves. So let's go ahead and do that 4 more times. Shift forward and up off of your calves. Okay, all right, so we are gonna keep on with our hinge and reach. This is a pretty beneficial exercise, concentrating on keeping the lower back straight. Arms are reaching as far away from you as possible. So let's go down, 1. Back up, 2. Reaching out this way as far as you can go. Back up, trying to keep that lower back straight, shoulders back. 3. 4. Oh, that's a good stretch. And number 5. Okay, so now we're going to do our runner's lunge. Okay, so if you remember this one's gonna change. No, we'll go ahead and leave this one the same for one more week. On week 3 for you guys, we're gonna go ahead and change up a bunch of stuff on here. So just one more round on these. So we're gonna come forwards, hand comes straight with that leg. Oh, get a good stretch on the leg here. And then remember your rotation. Okay, pull it back forwards. And then we'll step forwards. Wow. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and step back. We're gonna do this 3 times on each side. And make sure that each one of those stretches, you're trying to push a little bit more and a little bit more. You want that muscle to really know that it's gonna get work, and you want it to be long, strong. Oh, pardon me here, guys. Microphone coming off. Okay. And one last one here before we move on. Okay, so now we're going to do our hand walkout. Remember, focus is on our hinge at our waist. This is what we're looking for as we go down. If you have to spread your legs out, make it a little more comfortable. Hinging at the waist, walking out, cobra, and there's your down dog, and then back to plank, and then we're going to take this one to cobra again. Not touching anything on the ground but the feet and the hands. Down dog, back to plank, cobra, stretching. You should feel it on the whole front of your body. Down dog, back to plank. Let's do one more of these. Cobra, down dog, back to plank. Now what we're gonna do is we'll go ahead and walk that up. All right. Okay, ants everywhere, sorry. I don't think those guys are very happy with us right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our YTAs, just like the village people said. Nice and strong, tuck in the core, chest nice and high, hold it in there. Y, T, A, Y, T. Let's go ahead and do 5 rounds of these. A, Y, T, A, Y. One more. Y, T, A. All right. So that's it, guys. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get into our core section. Now that we're all warmed up, I gave you guys a break last time, but we're gonna go ahead and do that all the way straight through the core section right after this time, and then we'll take our 1 minute break, and then we'll do the exercises after that, okay? So last week what we did was the tabletop plank, and if you guys remember that, we were here in this position, and then we just simply lifted up our knees. Okay, so we want to make that back nice and long, and this time what we're going to do, we're going to lift up our knees, and then we're going to do small marches with our legs. So that's going to look like this. Go ahead and lift up your knees, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do little tiny marches with the legs, slow as we possibly can. I'm going to go ahead and do 5 of those with each leg. All right, I'm on my 4th set. And number 5. Okay. All right, so now we'll go ahead and we will flip over on our backs. Last week, what we did was our hip bridges, get a nice little A, and we pushed up. So this week, we're gonna get a nice neutral position, and we're gonna do reps. But what I want you to do when you start is go ahead and brace your back. So what that means is take your lower back, drive it into the ground as good as you can. Get a nice tight grip with your arms, pull your shoulders back, and then we're gonna do 12 reps of up and down. We're gonna come up really quick. We're gonna hold it for 2, push it so you can feel your hamstring stretch, and then lower it to the count of 4. So we'll go in 3, 2, 1, and up, and down to the count of 4. And back up. And also forgot to mention, as you guys come back down to the count of 4, don't touch your back to the ground. It's number 4. And up, hold, down to the count of 4. Trying to keep everything solid. Up, hold, down to the count of 4. We're gonna go 4 more of these. And 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip over here. Now, this one is what we call the bird dog with a hold. So a bird dog is we're gonna extend our opposite arm and opposite leg out, okay? Common thing that people do wrong with this is they tend to push their leg up. I want you guys to act as if you're pushing towards a wall that's right on the other side of your foot. Same with the hand. We want it to go as long as we can, and it's gonna be reaching, 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 tucking the chin, making the spine tight, and we're gonna hold each side for 30 seconds, okay? So first one in 3, 2, 1, and go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so back to center. Let's go ahead and do that other side. Get yourself nice and tucked in there. Reaching nice and long. It's going to make your spine nice and strong. Don't let it fall. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down. Okay, so, woo, I am dripping with sweat. It's always super sweaty. So what we're gonna do after this last core exercise, getting my breath up here, is we're gonna go ahead and pause for 1 minute. We're gonna have a drink, and then we're gonna go ahead and finish it out with the exercise, and then that'll be it. You guys will be up to doing all 3 rounds together 2 more times. Everybody should try and shoot for 3 rounds from the first time. If not, definitely do it by the second day, and then moving forward, 3 rounds of all of the exercises that you're doing. Okay, so last one we got is what we call our Cobra cross hold, or I'm sorry, Cobras with the raise. So what we're gonna do is flip the toes over. We're gonna push off of our core, okay, so I'm not pushing my back. We're gonna tuck the neck, push off of the feet, pull the shoulders back, and now we'll do 12 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and last one, 12. All right, so that's it. We're gonna go ahead and take our 1 minute intermission right now because I absolutely am dripping and pouring in sweat and want to get some water. Okay, importante. All right, guys, so last week we were lunging forwards. We were doing our split lunges. So this week we're going to lunge side to side. This is what we call the frontal plane. You should really feel this one in your hips, and that is gonna look like this. We're gonna come across and then back up. Go ahead and put some lean into it, but we want to make sure we keep those shoulders nice and high, back nice and straight. I'm on number 3. I'm going to do 12 of these. I'm sorry, 8 on each side. Make sure that you're hitting the same spot on the ground, trying to concentrate on your balance. Okay, and then step over to that other side, and now let's go ahead and do 8 of these on this side. It's all about that control, guys. You should control the down, control the stop, and control the back up. Shouldn't be poppy, looking like these. Should go nice and slow. Apologize if I got going a little too fast in that first set. This is your ultimate goal, to control every aspect of that. Okay? So, from here, guys, what we're gonna do, before we go into a push-up next week, we did scapular push-ups yesterday, or I'm sorry, last week. This week, we're going to do negative push-ups, okay? So a negative is from a plank and lowering yourself down at the count of 6. Okay, so guys, should be all the way up, but don't give away your form for, you know, trying to hold it up. So ladies, if you want to come from a tabletop position, or guys, if a push-up is hard for you, you can lift your feet from here, walk your hands forward, and then you can come from here. Okay, so that's the easier version. The bigger version looks like this to the count of 5. All the way, not touching the ground, back up. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do 6 of these, and I'm gonna count them out. Let's go ahead and start from a nice tight plank, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back up. Ladies, if you need to go to your knees to push it back down, go ahead. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back up. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back up. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back up. 2 more, guys. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back up. Last one, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And back up. Woo, feeling those. Okay, so go ahead and take a wipe off real quick here, guys. Woo, you know, right now it's not that hot, but the humidity is super high down here. Okay, so we did the cross step. So this one is gonna be called the wrestler walk, okay? We're gonna go out and back 6 times, 2 steps across. So I want you to get into a position like a wrestler. And then we're gonna step real slow. 1, 2. And if you could see, my head is not moving. So go ahead and join me. 1, 2. Back nice and straight. Head doesn't move. Control every aspect. Okay, got one more after this one, guys. And back. Okay, how's that one feel? Whew. I'm definitely feeling that one. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is the hand walkout with the hinge. So it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna walk to plank. I'm gonna lift, lift, and then come back all the way up, and then back up. So why don't you guys join me? 5 more of these. All the way out to plank, lift, lift, try not to shift the body. 3 more. Lift. Try and also alter which way you do it. If you always do it with your right hand or your right leg, do it with your left and then go back to your right. Got 2 more of these. Oh, I'm sorry guys. Totally forgot to lift my legs on that one. And last one. Lift, lift. It's too early in the morning. Man, these live videos have been killing me, but I'm doing it for you guys. All right, so the last movement, guys, is a shoulder mobility exercise. And basically, we want to get external rotation with the arms, an internal rotation, kind of like a scarecrow motion from our back, okay? So that, do it this way, so you guys can see what's going on with my arms here. We're going to put them out. Your elbows should remain contact, and then everything flips over, and then we push down from there, and then back up. Down from there. We're gonna do 10 of these, guys. Go ahead and join me. 1. You wanna rotate inside that shoulder, feel the stretch on both sides. Try and keep them nice and straight. That's 5. We're gonna do 10 of these. This is the last exercise. This is our mobility. Number 7. About keeping those shoulders healthy. Help out your posture. 9. Number 10. Okay. So, that is all I have for you today, guys. What you'll want to do, I put this video so that you can just hit pause. We're gonna turn off the live after this. Hit pause, it'll come back up for you guys. Watch it from start to finish. You don't have to do the warm-up again, so I will make sure that I mark the video for the spot that you guys are, you know, just gonna do your core and the rest, so you can knock that out. But as always, guys, remember your form. Form is everything. The better your body works, the better it can work together, the better you're gonna feel, the stronger it's gonna be. And yeah, I think that's about all I have for you guys today. I wanna thank you again for joining me, and Pura Vida. I'll see you next week for week 3. Signing off. I'm out of here.